Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you some prediction readings for the 27th of September. Now I am outside in the garden today. It's a beautiful spring morning here. You can hear the birds, the sun shining. Oh, it's so nice to have some warmth after a long cold winter. First off, welcome anybody new to my channel. I know I've got a lot of new subscribers. Please feel free to comment down below. Like I say, guys, please hit the like buttons. That helps my channel a lot as well. First off, I've got a little bit of admin, guys, not a lot. Of course, we've got the travel chaos on TV again. I say it every school holidays. I'm sure you guys find the same things wherever you're living. They always have the airline strikes going on right on school holidays, and we've got football finals here. We've got AFL finals and NRL football finals, so there's chaos. People are travelling. School holidays have begun in New South Wales here. It's nuts. So basically, you got to have your engineers walking out on strike, walking off the job right on school holidays, and of course the heading on the news is travel chaos. So in other words, they don't want you flying around, having fun, having holidays, having a great time. We know that's the drill. It happens every holidays, turning people off flying. They want us all, as we know, staying at home. The other thing is, guys, here in Australia, on the news, yes, very scary. Everything's always very negative on the news, as we know. Strokes are on the rise, yes. For some unknown reason, and I know a lot of us here do question things on this channel, strokes are on the rise in Australia. We're at a 20-year high. So strokes are on the increase. It seems to be like 4 or 5 years ago, strokes actually really started to increase, didn't they, guys, for some unknown reason? Who knows? But anyway, so that's the latest stats in Oz. I'm sure it's a global statistic that strokes are on the rise, heart attacks, etc., myocarditis, etc. Cheers, everybody. I have got my passion fruit drink today. The other thing I just wanted to mention is this morning I was watching Stephen Miles, who is the Premier, up in Queensland, which is one of the states of Australia. He's still going to be charging, apparently, these 50-cent fares. I don't know if it's bus fares or train fares or whatever it is, but he's got these 50-cent fares, which is very cheap, guys. And he was interviewed about it, and he said, yes, because we need to be, yes, what a surprise, reducing cars. The more cars we get off the road, he said, the better it is at helping our environment. So basically, he's just telling people that, well, we're trying to reduce cars. We knew that was their plan. They don't want us driving around. As I said, they don't want us flying around. So he's even admitting, but it's all to save the environment, remember? As if. So we stay in our homes and live in our shoeboxes and don't travel out of our 15-minute zones. It's just in 20-minute neighbourhoods. It's complete madness. And people still aren't getting it, guys. How can they not be seeing this? Anyway, just to let you know, that's all part of his agenda. So whether he gets voted in soon, I think there's a vote coming up in Queensland, not sure. But anyway, that's his goal, to reduce the number of cars on the road. The other thing is, just wanted to lightly mention that Trump is meeting with Zelensky, which will be very interesting. Don't know what the go is there. I think he's trying to put a stop to the Russian-Ukraine war, but anyway, we'll see. Watch this space, guys. All right, I think that's enough of the admin. How about we get straight into the reading? I hope you're all doing really, really well. Look, I'm feeling better every day. I know a lot of you guys still ask me how I'm going. I've had severe sciatica for probably 12 weeks now. I'm much, much better now, guys. I'm improving every day. I'm moving around more. I'm getting a lot more efficient. And it feels so good to feel just good again and clear thinking again. I'm really loving being, I've got to say, pain-free. And I know a lot of you guys understand that out there because a lot of us have suffered different ailments and things like that. So thank you. I do appreciate you guys always asking how I'm going. And thank you just for being there and supporting my channel too, even when I was out of action. And you guys just jumped straight on board as soon as I got up and running again. So thank you for that. Oh, the other one thing I just didn't mention is that YouTube has been taking my comments again. When I refresh the page, sometimes they just take my comments. It's very frustrating. I even screenshot a few yesterday because I couldn't type to them. I was too busy to get back to you in the morning. So I must have had a gut feeling and I screenshot them luckily so I could still read your comments. So I don't know why YouTube does this. It's very frustrating. But anyway, they do. So apologies if I don't get back to your comments. It's just that I haven't seen them. Like I said, I've got to look in 3 different places to find them. They're not all under my video. They go and put them in a special in my studio. I have to do the ones under my video, go to my studio, and also go into my studio page, like on my computer. It's crazy. But anyway, that's how YouTube is. We know they are. So I guess we've got to be just really aware too of the sensitivity of the words we're typing in. Even I have to be careful what I'm talking about and saying as well, guys. That's why we use so many code words here. If you are new and you think, what the hell are these people talking about? We just do it so AI doesn't pick up on everything. All right, enough of that prattling on. Let's get started and we'll see what comes up. Yeah, I'm just getting it. The agenda is to just squash the people. Well, the Lego, of course, the little people, peasants and Lego people, that's the agenda, to squash us. We knew it was. We know they're wanting to get rid of middle class. We've been saying it for years. They want the elite people and they want low socioeconomic. They want us all down here. That's their goal. That's their agenda. All right. And they're pushing hard now. They're really trying to get all this moving forward. Well, you know, I know, Chris, you and I talk about it. They always want us on these apps. They want the digital platforms. God, this morning, again, that on the news, they were talking about Woolies and Coles. Woolies and Coles here, which are our main supermarkets. We have Aldi's as well. They're being dragged over the coals at the moment for price gouging and ripping people off, you know, as we've been saying here for years, putting the prices up and then putting a sale ticket on it, making out they're having a great sale, but it actually isn't a sale. They're actually ripping people off. Put the price up, then put the price down, like all the trickery. We know how it goes. So this is all going on at the moment, but they had the app on TV again this morning on the little Today news show, and it was saying how you can hunt through now on these special apps and find who's got the cheapest product where. And I mean, seriously, mind-boggling. Who has got time to search every item, your pasta, your washing up liquid and all this crap? Who is going to be doing this, guys? Going to this shop, that shop and every shop to get, say, 50 cents? No one. It just blows my brain, guys. My hubby and I were just looking at each other going, this is complete insanity. Like, is the world going to go along with this crap? So it's app after app after app. And you can find the bargains. Oh, I'm just sick of it. Sorry, I'm just having a little rant because I just get sick of them just dictating to everyone how they should be living their lives. And all it is getting you back on your phones and on your iPads and just consuming you again with all their ads and their nonsense and their garbage. It's very clever. And even, I know you guys would find it even on my channel. I can't control the ads, obviously. They just put whatever they want on. And I can't stand those ads. I'm sure you guys get them. Those poker machine ads with the... They're on all the time. I'm sure you've all seen them. Brainwashing us with this music, just like in the poker machines and the gambling and all this stuff. This is what happens with all these apps and the phones. And it's just that brainwashing, I call it. It drives me crazy. So that's the latest here. They're really pushing the find the cheapest product and just consuming people's lives with nonsense. I mean, what happened to just going to the shops and buying your groceries? Like, and to be honest, when I went the other day, and I know you guys would be exactly the same, I was really shocked at how much things have gone up again. I think I bought 3 items, and nearly each item was $7, which here in Oz, that's expensive for one item. Everything was $7. I can't even remember what I bought now. I think I was making a pasta. One of these Jamie Oliver. It's a really yummy recipe, actually. It's just a ribbon like pasta with peas and mint and that and cream in it. It's really delicious. But everything was like $7. So by the time I bought everything for the meal, I was thinking to myself, it's probably cost me $60 to make a meal. Like, it's getting crazy. It's almost cheaper to get takeaway. So I can understand why people get takeaway. Mind you, that's gone up. But, you know, the prices are crazy. I think Aldi's going to be doing better and better and better all the time. Oh, my little cat Lily's here if you want to say hello to her. You probably haven't seen her for a while. This is my outdoor cat Lily. She's a cute little thing. I miss my Charlie girl though. I know a lot of you went through that journey with me. So yes, we've got all these prices just going up through the roof, and it does. And they're like, even like, I know you guys are the same. We even focus on the cheaper meals like the sausages, the pastas, the breads and things to fill the kids up and all this stuff, and it's still expensive. It's crazy. When's it all going to stop? But we know it's probably not going to stop, because their aim is to, like we say, squash us all, which they're doing, I've got to say, a very good job. All right, let's keep going. I am getting England. Oh, we know you're going to have stand up and fight backs, but I'm getting England sharing the stress now. I feel like everyone this is the UK, basically, they're sharing the stress. Everyone has some form of stress, whether it be the immigrants that have come into the country, they're stressed because there's probably not enough work, they're financially struggling. We've got the people, the citizens who are already living there, who are now competing with immigrants for jobs, etc. The taxes, we've got everybody struggling, and it's overwhelming everybody. That's what I'm getting in the UK. That's why you're going to get your stand-ups. Life's really challenging. Starmageddon is hitting very, very hard, and the people are really troubled by it. Everyone's troubled by it. It's not just, like I said, the citizens that have been living in UK for a long time. Even the immigrants and everyone is struggling with all of this, because there's no real future for them. Like, as we know, AI is taking all the jobs. We've got the self-serve, we've got everything, everything, basically. So what jobs are there going to be? Like, what jobs are there going to be? We've got the driverless taxis coming into play now, all this nonsense, driverless trains we were talking about the other day. So jobs are disappearing, but the people aren't disappearing. They're bringing, well, as we know, in the UK, they're bringing more and more immigrants in. So where's everyone going to work? So obviously their agenda is going to perfection, because they're wanting everyone to work for big corporate and be the slaves, and fight for every bit of food or whatever you can in order to survive. So I'm getting that. There's a lot of unsettled energy in the UK with everyone. Because the thing is, what you got to remember, guys, the immigrants that originally came in that might have got given by Sushi their mobile phones and put up in a motel or whatever they were, that's all stopping. That's not continuing on now. They're not getting spoon-fed anymore. So everyone's in turmoil in the UK is what I'm getting. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting an elbow in Australia, and I'm getting that he's got no backbone. So it's showing me his back, like, curved, when your back's really curved over. He's like slumped like this. I feel like Ziping from Panda is walking all over elbow. I feel like, oh, is that my cat climbing the tree there? She's somewhere. Oh, she's right up the top. I feel like, oh, there she goes. I feel like elbows just being squashed and walked on by Ziping. Ziping's a very powerful force, and I keep saying it, elbows sold us off to a lot of China. He sold us off to Ziping, and he just caves. I'm just getting that back. He's got no, what do you call it? He's just weak when it comes to Ziping. He's weak. He just gives in to him because of, Ziping's very powerful. He's got very strong energy, and he gets what he wants. And the dollar talks. See, Elbow doesn't care about the little people in Australia. We've always said that. So he quite willingly sells us off. So he's a bit of a, I'm just getting that visual of him as a bit of a weakling with the rounded back, and he hasn't got much of a backbone. He's a bit gutless when it comes to dealing with these big, powerful forces. He just gives in to them and sort of lets them have what they want. That's what I'm getting. Oh, it's so frustrating. The poor little Aussies down here getting duped by Elbow. I mean, how can someone fix that? Oh, my cats. Once it's done, it's done. I'm out here with my other feral cat, Joe, too, that I feed as well. There's two of them. They look very similar, actually. They're both calico cats. All right, let's keep going. Oh, they're showing me Chris Luxon, and he's still trying to listen to the people. It's showing me him, like, doing these ones, like, You're going to start seeing him talking to the people out in the streets, like, out in society. I keep saying he will communicate with farmers if farmers stand up about these taxes or renewable rules and changes and things like that. I am seeing him communicating. No, he doesn't shut off to the people. I always say it. He wants to be seen as communicating with the people, making change, but also incorporating the little people in to make change as well. Well, you know, it's like he wants the little people to feel like they've got input and their say into how we are all going to move forward with all this renewables and what can we do to make a difference. See, he knows he has to get on the world stage with this renewables and all the things that are coming. Oh, my cat is right above my head, dropping everything on. They love climbing trees, don't they? Lily, oh my God. I'll just keep my eyes down so the tree doesn't go in my eyes. Pets. They've always got to disrupt my videos. So that's what I'm getting with Chris Luxon. We're going to see more of him, like news stories of him like talking to people and getting their input. He's not closed to these things. Yes, he's got an agenda that he has to, oh, there she is. He's got an agenda that Lily. He's got an agenda that he has to follow, but he also wants to let the people know that he's interested in what they have to say and that it's not falling on deaf ears and he's not ignoring them. So I still am seeing lots of interactions with the little people. This is really good. As much as he's going to push a few things on to you guys, he's still aware of not completely squashing the little people. All right. I'm still seeing a lot of wind farms over there. Oh, they're playing, the two of them. I'm still seeing a lot of wind farms. So, I mean, you obviously get a lot of wind in New Zealand. So I am seeing more wind farms. Could even be that people protest against these. They don't want them on their landscape like an eyesore on a farm or whatever. We know this is happening in Australia. It's happening everywhere because they're popping up everywhere. So you might get some stand-ups, fight-backs, protests about these wind farms in New Zealand too. All right. Oh, I'm seeing Trudeau in Canada, and I'm seeing him in his suit and looking all important, and he's still working with this person. I keep saying he's working with this. He's mentoring someone, and you guys gave me some great feedback that he's working with this guy. I think that used to be some bank honcho or something like that. Well, I'm still seeing that. He's working with this person. It's to empower himself, though, so he doesn't feel like he's the only one taking this forward, that someone else understands his plan and agenda. Hi, Joe. This is my other cat, Joe. Joe. Puss, puss. They're so similar, aren't they, Joe and Lily? Puss, puss. Joe. Come here. She might come over. She's very shy. She gets very nervous. So I am getting that. Trudeau's... I just see him in this suit. He thinks he's so important because he wears a suit. It's just crazy, isn't it? I'm getting that for Trudeau. He's still mentoring this person, giving him a lot of knowledge about how they're going to take it forward. See, he wants the support of someone. He doesn't want to feel like he's the lonely one at the top, because he wouldn't have a lot of friends, I wouldn't imagine, that support him. So I am getting that. He's still mentoring this person. And the thing is with Trudeau, what I'm getting, and as you guys would know, he doesn't talk about the little people. Like, they don't sort of come into his story. it's just all about his agenda and what he's going to be doing and how he's going to implement things and why this is necessary to do all this, as much as, you know, these taxes we know his taxes are through the roof. Look, I've got a tree all over me. As much as the taxes are through the roof, he just feels like he has to do this. This is the only way he can keep Canada afloat, by charging this and charging that and keeping the prices up. And meanwhile, no wages are going up. Yes, of course, that's a global thing. But I am getting that for Trudeau. He doesn't consider the little people. And he can never put himself in that position because he doesn't know what it's like to be one of the peasants. So he just keeps looking forward on his agenda. He's just on a roll. He's just onwards and upwards is his quote, onwards and upwards. So even if people do stand in Canada, I feel like he's still, sadly, Joe, come on, puss, Joe. He would still ignore the people. He would still hate to negotiate with them. He still wouldn't want to deal with anyone. But I keep saying it, keep the hope alive, guys, because people can still make a difference as long as they come together en masse. Hey, Joe. Oh, they're playing. That's Joe. That's my other cat, Joe. Where's she gone? She's hiding. There she is. Oh, now she's gone up the tree. They're very similar, my two cats. Joe was a feral, but I've fed her in that right from a baby. So she does her own thing. She's very independent. So that's what I'm getting for Trudeau. He really does not care a rat's razoo about the little people at all. It's very sad, isn't it? But you can still make a difference. You can. I know it feels, if you're living in China, I know it feels hopeless. Here comes Lily. She's going to chase her up the tree. I know it feels hopeless, but it's not hopeless, guys. Stay strong over there. And what you got to remember, guys, too, is people are waking up. You guys even say it too. More and more people are waking up. You know, not always to the picky wheel. We know that that's something that some people are still trapped in, but even then a lot of people aren't falling for that anymore. You know, the MPOX they still haven't gone with, have they? Oh, there's Joe. That's my little Joe. Hey, darling. She's such a little cutie. She's just a kindest little feral cat. So that's what I'm getting. People are waking up. So don't forget, guys. People are waking up to all the other garbage nonsense that they're being fed. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it, guys? You just want people to just march in the streets and tell all these government elites off and just say, stop doing this. Like, if we all stood up and did this, it would make such a difference. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys, and then we'll do some cards. Oh, and shout out, Florida's being hit by, we've said there'd be a lot of, turmoil energy, and I think is it a tornado, a hurricane, something like that. Fingers everyone's okay over there. It's awful going through something like that. Okay. Joe. Yeah, I'm getting Netherlands again. I got them the other day. You guys are moving into a very positive space. Things are going very well for you now. You've made a big difference. Just know you've made a big difference. And not only did you make a big difference in your own country, you've actually woken up a lot of the rest of the world too, because things sort of followed on after your massive farmer protests, which were absolutely brilliant. It taught a lot of other farmers and things like how to go about it, you know, dumping poop and hay and all that onto the parliament steps can actually have a big impact. Look at France. That's what ended up happening in France, wasn't it? So I am getting that you Netherlands, you're still moving forward in a really good way. Things are very positive there now. You've taken a good turn in a good direction, and maybe that means more people are waking up too and more aware of things too. It's very good. How about we pull some cards, guys? Oh God, it's beautiful out here today. I love spring. I hope you guys are enjoying your autumn. I know a lot of you are in autumn. Autumn's very short though, isn't it? Spring's a bit longer than autumn. Autumn feels like, hey Joe, come here. It feels like it's a few weeks, doesn't it? Jojo, come on, buzz buzz, come here. All right, what have we got? I've got to get the specs on. As important as it is to have a plan for doing work, it is perhaps more important to have a plan for rest, relaxation, self-care, and sleep. And I think that most of us have really learnt that. You work and then have a break. Work and then have a break. It's very important that you have time out. Well, self-care, relaxation, and sleep and rest. Rest is as good as sleep too, even if you have a bit of downtime, watch a bit of TV or just be outside in nature. That's a form of resting as well. Let's pull a Whispering Woods. Since it's such a gorgeous day, I thought I'd bring the Whispering Woods out. You know I love these cards. These would be one of my favourite packs, I reckon, the Whispering Woods. I'm out here. I can't wait to get back into the garden, guys. I've missed my gardening. All my pansies are flowering now. Like everything's starting to flower, being spring. I'm out here with my statues, and I've got, can you see my owls, guys? This is my owl. A friend of mine makes these owls and I hang them in the trees. They're so cute, aren't they? And my birds' houses and things. I just want to get back into my gardening. I've missed it. Adventure, live wild and free. I'm going to pull another one of these. We are trying to live, maybe not too wild, but we are trying to live free, aren't we, guys? Be calm. Oh, Woods. Be calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. The thing is, you have to teach yourself to be calm when you awaken, because there's no point being all wound up and anxious and freaked out. It doesn't help you, does it? It doesn't help you to navigate things. Soothing, mysterious, and full of life. And I think that's right. We are probably a little bit mysterious to a lot of people, because most of us here are intuitives, psychics, sensitives. People don't really understand us and how we see things, how we know things. And I think it baffles people. They'll never tell us that, but it does baffle people. Let's pull a Luna pin. It definitely baffles people. Oh, here they are. Because they don't understand us. They just don't get us until they actually get things themselves, I think. Not that they would ever admit and say to you, well, how did you know all this? How did you sense this was happening? How did you see this 4 or 5 years ago, that this was all heading in this direction? It's like David Icke. Most of you here know David Icke. He's been talking about these things for like 30 years. And now it's all come to fruition. Like, imagine what he had to put up with. Like, oh, God. If you haven't checked him out, go check out some of his early videos, guys. It's pretty eye-opening. He certainly had his finger on the pulse. King of Wands. Interesting. Just sitting there in charge. I'm guessing that's staying in your own power too. That's what I get when I get King of Wands. You're on your, well, you're sort of, I guess you're in charge of your own life is what I'm getting with that King of Wands. King of Wands. It's sort of like you're the one calling the shots, aren't you, in your own life, which we have learnt to do, rather than being dictated by others. All right, I'll see if there's anything else to close off with today. They're giving me that song, because we're outside, they're giving me this. I see trees of green, red roses too. I can see all you. And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. It is a wonderful world, isn't it? And, you know, thank God we did awaken, because now we can actually see it's a wonderful world. We see beauty and just so many things now that we probably never saw before we awakened. So I'm getting that song. Such a great song, isn't it? All right, hang on. And they're giving me, of course, the Barbara Streisand song. We get a lot of songs repeated on here, guys. I don't know why. I just give you whatever comes into my head. Evergreen by Barbara Streisand. Love soft as an easy chair. Love soft as the morning air. One love that is shared by two, I have found with you. Such a pretty song. Barbara Streisand has the most stunning voice. So I am getting Evergreen again today. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, they're giving me that Frankie Goes to Hollywood relax. Probably because we get the cards about relaxing all the time, but relax, don't do it. Where you gonna go? Oh, such a great song. I love Frankie Goes to Hollywood, so I'm getting that song Relax. We've had that so many times here. I am getting that. All right. Oh, they're giving me Sia, Elastic Heart. That's such a good, I love Elastic Heart. I like Sia actually. That's, who sings Chandelier? Oh no, is that, who sings Chandelier? Is that Gaga or Sia? I don't know. But anyway, I'm getting Elastic Heart. Chandelier's a good song. I'm getting Elastic Heart. I have an elastic heart, meaning we're flexible, you know. Things don't bump us off as much as they used to, guys. We know how to live from that heart space, that heart frequency vibration. I am getting that. Let me see if there's one more thing to close with. Oh, they're giving me the Beatles. I don't know why we're getting this song. We had it once before. I am the walrus. Choo coo 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 coo. Such an abstract song, isn't it? You are me and I am me and you are we and we are all together. Don't know why we're getting that song. I'll see if there's one more thing. Oh, we're getting a bit of music today, guys. Probably because we're outside in nature. It's so nice. Hang on a minute. Oh, they're giving me that song. I can't get it out of my head, so I have to give it to you. Oh, how does it start? Oh, you've blown it all sky high without a reason why. You could have touched the sky. You've blown it all sky high. You've blown it all sky high. What's the song called? I don't know what the song's called. At a reason why. Such a great song. Could have touched the sky. It starts off really good, like dun 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 dun. Blow round like the wind. Dun, 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 dun. I gave you all I had to give. Couldn't have to stop. I don't know what the song's called. You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself. It's an oldie but a goodie, isn't it, guys? Hang on, they're giving me, see if there's one more thing. Hang on. Oh, it's so peaceful out here. Comes Lily again. You going to come and say goodbye to everybody, Lily, in a minute? All right. Oh, they're giving me an Elvis song to finish off with today. So much music today. When no one else would understand me, oh, you give me strength to carry on, but you never know the reason why I love you like I do. Is a wonder, the wonder of you. And I think, to be honest, that song we're getting is because no one really does understand us. Unless you're a sensitive, a psychic, an intuitive, living in this frequency vibration, I don't think a lot of people understand us. But the guides want to say it's the wonder of you, like we're different. It's wonderful. So I'm going to leave you with that song today, Elvis's The Wonder of You. So embrace your uniqueness. I'll leave a video over here about being different and unique. It's great. I mean, growing up, a lot of us probably resisted that, didn't we? And we felt weird and different. But now I think we do embrace, fortunately, being able to see these things before they happen. It really helps you to mentally prepare for what's coming, especially this year in Clown Show 2.0, hasn't it, guys? All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Bye from me, Joe and Lily, and I will talk to you very soon, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It'd be lovely to have you here. Like buttons. Please comment, and I'll get back to you within a day or two. Fingers crossed that YouTube doesn't take your comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.